Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers. Thank you for tuning in and check out your boy. Funk thinking right out here in the lab. What do I do for you? Oh, I got something for you. I think you're gonna like. I'm about to do something a little different. Let's go, just a little tidbit. All right, let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, message and story for life. I give life lessons. You tuned in to receive it. Hope they're working out for you. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's continue. Right thing is mission. That's what I'm on. Is to get you all you need to know to do what you need to do for you. It's to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get you to know thyself by any means necessary. So I'm here every day to do just that for you. What I do is for you. Let's go. Know thyself with the question. If you don't have the answer, it's rhetorical, but you should know thyself. If not, tune in. That's what I do for you. I can help you out with that. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard that. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believes and thinks that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinking, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. I'm about to do a double banger, so to speak. We're gonna do a little bit Maya, then I'm gonna switch over and take you to the tree of life to show you how they all work together. I got another one down there, but I'm gonna stick with the two for now. Okay, so let's go. Right thinkers, let's talk about the title is Serpent Power, which is Maya, Serpent Power, Kundalini, and the cycle spiritual journey through what? The principles of creation. Break it down for you as we go. But that's the title. I'm gonna piggyback off the last lesson I gave you about Maya. I got a little bit to finish up. This is gonna explain to you about serpent power. Then I'm taking you to the principles of creation. But let's wrap it up. Now, the question is, how does the practice of virtue affect the life force energy in an individual? How do it work? When an individual lives life based on what? Spiritual ignorance in an unbalanced way, his energy is dissipated and the mind is constantly agitated. So you're never at ease. The life force energy that could have been used to what? Control the mind and directed to concentrate on discovering divine qualities and peace has been lost. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot my place, got on the phone, got busy, but let's start from the beginning. Starting with excuse me, I think I did the how does the process work, but at the end it says let me start from the beginning. How about that? Sorry about that. How does the practice of virtue affect the life force energy in an individual? When an individual lives life based on what? Ignorance. A lot of us doing that in an imbalanced way, unmaya, energy is what? Dissipated, and the mind is constantly agitated. The life force energy that could have been used to control the mind and directed to concentrate on what? Discovering the divine qualities and peace has been lost. Why? Such an individual will what? Live a life of anxiety and restlessness as previously described. If the energy that would have been used chasing after worldly possessions, sensual pleasures and desires, and mental agitation were to be conserved, this very energy would what? Allow the individual, you the individual, to discover increasing peace and happiness from where? Within, where it starts. culminating in discovery of what? Your inner spiritual self, again, higher self. The picture from the papyrus in Kenya shows what? Amet, the monster devourer who devours the unrighteous. Notice that she is a female, is biting the scales of Mayat between the third and the fourth circle. That's right here. She's the scale. If you from the three down, you didn't make it. Okay, so Master Mason's 3 degrees, don't have enough. You need 7. Watch this. I'm gonna show you. Now these circles indicate levels of spiritual evolution, knowledge, or psycho-spiritual energy, or your psycho-spiritual energy centers, aka the chakras. The green field papyrus shows the center as the chain with 7 links. These centers refer to the judgment of what? The heart at Judgment Day of the initiate. The centers 1, 2, 3 indicate what? Immature human beings who live to seek what? Sensual pleasures. And the centers from 4 to 7 indicate individuals who are what? Progressing on the spiritual path of enlightenment, aka right thinkers. Excuse me. Man, I asked you this morning. All right. On here, you see where they got the heart and the mind on the scales of Mayat. The Mayate twins, which is Isis and Nephthys, stands by and watches. They keep guard. Anubis, make sure you get a fair shake. That's his job. Tahuti, make sure he keeps record. That's his job. Every character of your personality is identified with and gave a personality to so that you can study, master, and use it to your benefit. That's the whole part of esoteric teaching. Get the hidden messages and use it to your benefit. There's a purpose and a reason there. Next, there's a figure up top that said, above includes the Ament demon, the composite beast, combined 1/3 hippopotamus, 1/3 lion, 1/3 crocodile. The symbolic devourer of the unrighteous souls, biting between 3 and 4 on the spear, on the energy centers, chakras. This means that those who have not attained a conscious level higher than 3 sinner will continue to what? Suffer, reincarnate. You're going to be back again. You didn't learn your lesson. You didn't raise your spiritual consciousness to know itself. So it's got to get reincarnated. You die. The spears represent levels of spiritual consciousness from what? The most ignorant being 1 to the most enlightened being 7. The lower 3 spheres are related to worldly consciousness, and the upper 4 are related to spiritual consciousness. I break that down. I break down the elements in the spirit. Consciousness and enlightenment. Therefore, the lower must be what? Supplemented. Control. Put under control. Supplement your sexual desires into what? Your higher levels. This is the project of spiritual evolution. Those who have attained what? The higher than 3 through 7 centers will move on and what? Attain spiritual enlightenment. This Commission system of energy, aka the Egyptian mystery system of energy spheres, and the caduceus, which its center shaft symbolizes the stability of the spine, straight up and down, and the 2 intertwining serpents symbolizing the dual energies into which the central shaft differentiates, concurs in every detail with what the later development in East Indian mysticism encompasses by what? The discipline known as Kundalini Yoga with its system of chakras and the 3 main energy channels, Sushmana, Shumana, central shaft, that's the Asar, and you got Ida and Pingala, intertwining concepts. Okay, just like we did in Egypt, they do the same thing. They just call it Sushumana, and Ida and Pingala. The same thing. We call it Asar, Aset, and Nephthys. Same thing. Now, moving down here, it shows you at the bottom, there's a rat serpent in ancient Egypt. The mystic concept is called the basket of Isis. This is what it looks like. See the bottom there? That's the basket. And on the other side, you see a serpent that's coiled 3.5 times around, that's inside you, laying dormant, waiting to come up to reach the height of the crown chakra to enlighten you to yourself. That's the concept that's been around for a long time, way before the Bible and the biblical concepts. So that's why I got ancient knowledge. Okay. Now, watch this. Above right, you see the Kundalini showing the classic 3.5 turns of the serpent power. Above right, you got the Kundalini serpent Indian mysticism showing the classic 3.5 turn of the serpent power. Ancients knew about that a long time ago. And with that note, I'm going to end the lesson. It was a quick one. Hope it's informative. I got more. I'll be back.